a lot of pride in that. We played it over and over for the whole team. Receiver made a block. The offensive line made some blocks. Sam Rogers
way downfield.
You know, Sam, I went and congratulated him on his block while he was getting ready for the kickoff. And there was a lot of kids played hard on that play, and Shy finished it off with a great run. And
but it was 3 or 4 perfect blocks, pretty much.
Well, that's what we want. If everybody's playing hard, everybody's playing fast, we got a chance to be successful.
Is the goal line running struggles around there kind of eat at you after a game like that?
It did. We were very disappointed in it. We were disappointed during the game. We want to be physical and be able to run the ball in certain situations, and that's one of them. That's one thing we're working on this week to get movement up front. And we got to get more movement. And, you know, yeah, it's very disappointing.
For a guy like David, who's struggled with injury, kind of struggled to find his niche to come out and, you know, get off to a good start this weekend, how encouraging was that for you?
David, except for a couple penalties, played as good as anybody we had. He graded in the 80s. He had 10 knockdowns, had a couple of pins, and played physical, but he's practicing good right now. You know, he's practicing good, and because of that, he's playing good.
Is he bigger and stronger than he was in the past? I've heard some folks say that. I didn't notice it, but I didn't know if you had.
I think he's a physical, good technician, and I think he is strong. I don't know from the. You know, I know from what I've seen since I've been here this spring, and he's playing as good, or he's playing better now than he has since I've been here.
Have you seen the film? I'm sure you have on the Teller hold. So I hear a lot of people saying it wasn't a hold. It looked more like a pancake block. What did you see?
You know, you could interpret a couple different ways. He gets his hands a little wide, but he did pancake the guy. But you know, we got to get our hands inside and move our feet, and we won't have those things.
Do you worry about the younger guys going into a stadium that holds 108,000 and being loud? I mean, I know it's loud here. Don't get me wrong, but you know, first real road test, something like that?
It is a huge road test. It's as big as it gets. Playing in the Horseshoe, 108,000. It's going to be what college football is all about.
I know. I guess Noah Spence isn't playing this weekend, but I think Michael Bennett and Adolphus and those guys. I mean, they're pretty stout up front. How do you go about attacking those guys?
You know, first of all, we got to be technique centered. We got to play with fundamentals, play with technique, and play with great effort, or you don't have a chance when you play against guys like that. If you don't play with tremendous effort, you have no chance when you play against a great defensive line. And still, you got to do everything right and play harder than them, longer than them, and hope in the fourth quarter it's close where we can find a way to win.